Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. So I'm still wearing the same clothes because we're doing back-to-back sessions. What I wanted to take a look at here at the beginning of the episode is what we have, what we need to buy, what we need to sell, and what we want to do going forward. So after the last operation, we got a lot of equipment. So 2 sets of civilian supplies on its own, 70, some alien xenoglands, some chitin, pirate assault rifle, which we absolutely do not care about, some pipe cannons, a pirate looted PDW, which I really don't want to get rid of, a couple workshopped RPGs, a couple of scavenger suits, a couple of outcast rags, a bundle grenade, and many HE grenades. So that brings us up to a total of 335, not including the mounted chain gun, which I think I'm actually going to keep. So we got a lot of potential here. We have a lot of stuff that we can actually take advantage of. I think that if we look at where we want to go with this group, we probably want to get a new vehicle operator, which I had said before. We probably want to make sure that all of our troops have good equipment, which at this point they do. What we're missing is we're missing accessories, we're missing armor, and I think we could probably do with a little bit better I'll just say armored contingent, whatever that means. So in this case, we have quite a few options. We do have some extra super expensive armor, increases special weapon uses and increases squad weapon uses. That's absurd. It's 560. It's beyond what we can effectively have anyway. So no big deal. We could also get a disposable AT launcher, which allows you to shoot 1, and that is an accessory, not a special weapon, so that's something that the troops can carry around with them. Very, very valuable if we have a scavenger suit. So as we kind of look at this, we also need to understand that these are going to be getting more and more expensive. The missions are going to be costing more and more, and how do we want to actually work through that? So I think for right now, what I'm comfortable doing is buying our new pilot, as well as potentially looking at getting additional ammo or one of these shot casings. So smoke launchers are going to be very valuable. Something that we don't have at all is smoke. So I'd like to get one of those. It might also be worth, and in the last episode we talked about getting a sniper rifle. That might be worthwhile to look at in the future as well. So aside from that, this is the modular vehicle light. So let's get rid of some of the stuff that we are not intending to sell, only because we don't need to right now. We'll get rid of that, that, and these. So that gets us exactly what we need to start. We now have the ability to hire Bog. Bog is pretty terrible, but he is very resilient. So that's what he's known for. And we are going to spend that authority, hire him out, and then go from there. So on top of that, we do have promotions that we want to hand out. I think right now we probably want to start looking at getting either Reiwa up. So Reiwa has some really cool stuff that she can do. So she has +1 light defect for each defect inflicted. So that just stacks things on top of other things. We also have grind down, which increases the armor damage, especially valuable with kind of low armor penetration but high armor damage stuff. Then we also have unbreakable, which is defect thresholds lowered and prevents defects. So can't remember, is that steel brow that's very similar to that in Battle Brothers? So a lot of the kind of soul of Battle Brothers you can see in here. Additionally, we also have Tech, who can I'd really like to get him down to tier 3, so I'm going to try and get him done a little bit early. I'd love to get Zigzag, but I do think that from a functional perspective, since Tech crashing into enemy lines, line broken enemies are stunned for 1 turn. So he does have buff. If we add buff and we have something else, I just don't see any of the value in most of these right now with the way that we're using Tech. I'm almost tempted to get growth potential because if we look at his attributes, he has some pretty good stuff from the start. Would love to get him higher in accuracy, higher in discipline, but generally speaking, he's pretty darn good. So the other option that we have is Zigzag. Zigzag will keep him protected, but given the fact that we're using him with the auto launcher right now, I think we're going to go with growth potential. It's something that's going to consistently level him up, and we can always demote, and we'll go with that. The one thing that let's take a look at this as well. Do we want to give you a special weapon, that tripod minigun? Probably not, because that's going to overload you. I don't really have anything to... I don't really have a third squad, or a fourth... Hold on. A seventh, excuse me. Seventh squad leader, fifth infantry squad leader, which I think might be really, really valuable to get buff on. So for right now, I think as we are probably going to be going into the bugs, I would like to get into the tripod minigun. So that's going to have additional armor penetration, and it's going to have a very, very strong rate of fire. We might want to consider doing something with her, but realistically, we're going to drop that. I just don't think it's worth it. So let's go ahead and go with the Dice of the Gods, the Alien Infestation right now. We're going to get another OCI for this, because currently we have no OCI parts. We did in the last episode build that medical bay, and the previous one we built the way back outreach office. There we go. And let's go ahead and start this operation. We have two options, one from each side. If we choose to do the right option, which is a 2 skull mission, we get 15% more OCI points for this, and we can choose either of the middle two options. If we choose to rescue settlers, we get 5 trust with the local faction, but can only choose the left side, which does provide additional damage against the aliens for the rest of the operation, compared to a hunting lodge, which gives 2 hunter squads for the final operation, which is eliminating a hive queen. Now, I have not fought a hive queen in this campaign, so I think what I'm going to do is look towards getting these additional hunter squads. As a result, I'd like to do the reclaim settlement with that 2 difficulty, and we're going to start out there. One thing you can see is that we do have, obviously, a little bit more supply to play with. That's something that we can absolutely take advantage of. And in this case, what I'd like to do is we'll leave Bog out. He's pretty much our backup. I want to make sure that nobody is having any fatigue issues, and it does not look like they are, which is phenomenal. So we will give you an incendiary grenade. We will give you nothing because we don't have anything. We do have the mounted chain gun on top, so we'll do that just because we might need that ability, and it is quite flexible. But other than that, we want to make sure that our guys are in scavenger suits. Those scavenger suits are providing some level of protection, and at the end of the day, that's really what we need to do. So we'll get that. Make sure that all of our guys have the highest number of squaddies that they can, and we'll see how we look after that. That's minus 46. If we drop that and go back down to the outcast rags, and then we drop, say, one of you guys and one of you guys, we are in a good spot. Okay. I think that's probably the best thing that we can do, because you have the launcher, you have a crowbar, but actually, and as a result, that's why we want to keep you pretty high up on the squaddy list. You, however, do not have anything that you need to do because you are running the minigun. We do have that option, and I think that's absolutely fine. We'll add a scrap bomb to you just in case. I don't see why we would need it, but you never know. And then we'll go ahead and get people up here. Get tech on the side. I'm kind of, you know what? Let's get Lim behind that APC, because we always tend to forget that. We'll get, actually, everybody will just go here, because we'll get early on Van Plu will be able to scout for us, potentially take advantage of some stuff. We'll get in. Perfect. And there are the bugs. So these bugs are the attacking bugs, so they do a little bit of damage. Now remember, we cannot suppress these guys, but we can force them to flee. And they are pretty darn scared of us, which is a great thing. Our goal is, of course, to capture this area. It's a great, nicely defendable area.
About time, man. Hey, yo, bugs.
Yep. Got it. Those guys, not too terrifying, but they can do some damage here. I don't remember. There is a version of these guys which is very damaging. But for right now, I think we're just fine. We're going to go ahead and move forward here. Try and get some damage out. Again, the suppression, probably not the best thing for us. That's okay.
Measure. Alright.
I would love to get you over here. We'll have great accuracy against these guys, hopefully. Okay, well, a little bit. But also tech doesn't have as much in the way of manpower, which is totally fine. We are good with that.
Armor detail on duty.
And let's see, low accuracy versus low accuracy. Realistically, it doesn't matter.
Recalibrating sights.
We got one of them. Okay, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take that. That's not a big deal at all.
Got visual on targets.
All right, additional enemies. If we move forward here, take some shots. These guys, the more you can take down, the better. In this case, we did take down 3 of them, which is phenomenal.
About time.
And I think at this point, we're actually comfortable dropping you. And these guys are now fleeing, which is excellent. So we'll leave you in the deploy state. Everybody is back up. Are you retreating? No, you are wavering. So we probably want to try and take you out if we can. Good enough.
Put it on 'em.
Good enough. Ooh, those guys are not good.
Sir?
Shoot. If we do this, we are going to end up
What?
hitting our own guys.
Sir?
And I say hitting our own guys, probably not actually, but it is going to suppress them.
Engaging. On target.
Yeah, it is going to suppress them. That's fair.
Measure.
But maybe if we get you over here, we can get medium. Yep, okay. And I think... Perfect. It'll still suppress our guys, but given that they're not dead, we'll take that. We absolutely take the not dead version of our troops. And I always forget that I do that.
Get the cover.
Perfect.
They're on my ass, Major.
Yeah, I know,
They're
I
on
know.
my ass, Major. Make it a play.
That was technically our guys, so I'm just gonna say, not our guys' fault.
Sir?
Get Lim
On her way.
a little bit further up so we can actually get our APC into position. See.
I
We can do that.
kill from anywhere.
And then, yeah, it's good
Put
enough.
down every dog.
Measure.
What?
If we move up here,
Engines
that will
engaged.
lock them down. Perfect. And we did the accidental miss. That's okay. Interesting. Oh yes, what an amazing shot. The counterattack just absolutely demolishing.
Bugs.
Absolutely demolishing. That's amazing. Now that is pretty darn terrifying if you ask me. We're going to move these guys into position. We need our...
Bump into cover. About time.
oh shoot. Yeah, we absolutely need our guys to be in position. These guys are not taking cover because I do think that they are flying. What that means from a practical perspective is that we can get them down. We do love that. Additionally, I would like to take some shots on these guys. It is going to suppress Van Plu, which is okay because at the end of the day, again, he's not dead.
We got
All right, these are
bugs.
our alien warriors that I was concerned about. Oh no, these are young alien warriors, so that's even better. So young alien warriors do not have nearly the amount of armor. In fact, they don't have enough armor to defend against the tripod here. So hopefully, and this does have 15 rounds. Yep, that was a worthwhile purchase.
No, don't catch me.
Absolutely a worthwhile purchase. Now, what was really stupid of me, to be truthful with you, was fighting those guys after they had already moved and not engaging with that. That was literally the cost of 3 squaddies for nothing. That was absolutely not good, is what I will say. I should have done better. Now, with you, I'm actually going to move you out of the way so that we do not need to worry about actually suppressing you, which I think is going to be pretty much the better option. Wow, that was really terrible. I guess you really only have like 2 people on here. So that's all on me.
Nice shooting, Marine.
Perfect.
Well, okay.
So at this point, we are Van Plu. You move here. And I think we defend with you. We also have the ability to give you 60 AP. You have taken some stacks. You see, interesting. Acid burns through armor, damaging it by 10% of its current durability, or each turn for 2 turns. Okay. I always wondered what acid did. I assumed it burned through the acid or burned through the armor, but I didn't actually know. So we'll go ahead and deploy there.
What?
The only person we need left in the area is you. And we'll just load you up. That'll give us 2 more turns
What?
until we win. And that's, I mean, that's pretty darn awesome if you ask me.
Are there kutta there?
About time.
Let's get Lim over here. We do get the ability to use that run and gun, which has been a very, very valuable ability. Also, that specialized assault rifle also been absolutely phenomenal. Hold on. Where did I hear that from? All right. I don't trust you, but we're going to go with that. All right, young alien warriors. Let's see. You don't have... Okay, we have full armor penetration on these guys. Phenomenal. And then we are going to try and shoot you down. I don't know if that'll get us anything, but it's worth a shot.
Great work. Kill all the kutta. What?
Get you. Oh, these guys ran away. Excellent.
Sir?
And I think that's it. All right, let's get out of here with all of our objectives intact. Many abandoned colonies litter the Wayback's planets. However, abandoned does not mean unusable. Securing such sites, get 15% more OCI points for this mission. On top of that, we got 80 trade value of xenoglands, a ton of chitin plates, as well as 1 razor claw, which is great. Love to see that. If we look at our Lim MVP on this one, absolutely. That soft K-Pack, phenomenal. All right, next up, I think, as we look at this, protect the settlement or collect samples. I'm kind of rethinking this because I'm realizing that as we go towards this Hive Queen, it doesn't matter if these guys are actually there if they can't do damage. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go collect the samples. We have the minigun. That minigun getting an extra 15% damage is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So that's what we're going to be looking at right now. If we look at, I don't think there's anything else. I don't recall the methodology by which they actually upgrade the black market. Let's go ahead and get started. So, collect specimens and then destroy. All right. So evacuation's over on the left side. We're probably going to go right to left. That's probably why I don't finish the 14 rounds. I'm pretty bad at that. That's okay though.
With training and discipline, I'm
All right.
always ready to fight.
Yep, you said that. You say that until a bug just destroys your face. I mean, I get it.
What? Okay,
Let's go,
okay.
Tech.
Acknowledged.
All right. Vamplu. All right, there's our first bio bug of the, or blaster bug, excuse me, of the mission. We will go ahead and move forward. It's really not much of a concern for us right now.
Moving.
We don't have the thermite, which is not ideal, but...
We got bugs.
Oh, big little bugs. Okay.
What?
Either way. Do I have the ability to shoot you? I do. These guys, just because they have the ability to actually do damage, those blaster bugs, really pretty terrible. Yeah, see, the suppression is what gets me.
Repositioning.
All right. Get you down. Perfect. Now, this does have pretty terrible armor damage relative to some of the other stuff, but it's not bad. All right, now let's see what you do here. So the blaster bug has 55. This has medium accuracy, high penetration. Okay. Not as much as I thought it would, to be honest with you. But they were also suppressed. I get it. Not a big deal. Now, that said, we do have the ability to absolutely pump some damage out here. Because you are not in cover, which means that we have the ability to get shooting gallery, 30% accuracy and damage. So I'd love to see if we could destroy that blaster bug. Cannot, that's okay, because we're almost destroying the blaster bug. So can I actually get here? And I would love to kill that with Carta, but I cannot. So instead we'll get it with Reiwa. I think we'll get it with Reiwa so that we can get a little bit of extra. Come on. There we go. A little bit of extra we'll call it growth experience, and we'll go from there. All right, Van Plu, come on, let's move.
Sir?
Carta, get in the APC,
What?
because you are
Are there
so
Kutta
terrible.
there?
I'm questioning
They're on my ass,
as I
Major.
play this. I've played other games, for example, Fire Emblem. And one of the things that you do in Fire Emblem is you look at the difference between their base stats, a unit's base stats, and their kind of like growth stats. And at some level, there is a value. Wait, what's your deal? Weary. Okay. We'll get exhausted. Okay, well, if I was smart about that, that was literally the reason why I chose to get Bog. Now, unfortunately, that was a stupid. We're gonna move there. Van Plu, hide behind. Can we get you here without actually doing anything? No. We'll get that. Get the saw. Miss the saw with a misclick, because I'm a goat. And, that doesn't matter too much.
What?
All right, let's get you down. Fleeing, excellent. We like that. Not fleeing, but we did kill you a little bit. There we go. What are these guys? These are young alien warriors.
Bumping.
I think we're gonna want to do some damage there. That's really the
You
concern,
ain't shit.
because they can easily kill your guys. Move
it,
here.
Marines.
There we go. Perfect. These guys are fleeing. We'd love to see it. I think. So the problem is these K-bars. Or the crowbar, excuse me. I've been calling it wrong the whole time. Whatever. These crowbars are not very good against many units. I say that as they literally just demolishes the entire squad. But... oh well. Maybe Van Plu is just amazing. And actually he is. Because he has, right, this is a very well open
Sister, stay
space.
down.
Okay,
Orders,
wait.
Major.
We lose someone? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Don't know what you're talking about.
Empty engaging. Here
All
we
right,
go.
wavering. That's good. Can you get in? No, you can't.
Yeah, movement.
No problem with that. Let's see. These guys, pain in the butt. But I can absolutely take them out here. And they are fleeing. Love to see that. These guys are fleeing as well. I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to try and take advantage of that. Get them down. There we go.
Get you some.
Just on the off chance that we do need to actually be doing the damage. These guys also go down. And I would love to see if you can get that down as well. Perfect. That's 2 specimens out of 3. The last thing we need to do is...
Fuck them up.
let's see, where is this guy? Eliminate. Oh, he's over there. He's right by the evacuation. That's phenomenal.
Sir.
Let's get you in the APC.
Major.
Van Plu. We're just going to basically bum rush this mission. We would love to get out of here before 14 turns, get that extra resource.
Bugs.
Okay, again, young alien warriors. We're happy with that.
Sir.
Perfect. Nope, you stay put. You stay put.
Armor detail on duty.
Get some damage on these guys.
Die, Kutta.
Orders.
Stop. Hey, Pack. Can you do enough damage? You certainly can.
Motherfucker.
Let's get you out. And then... I'm going to get you out
About
there.
time, man. Major.
Sir.
Now, I would love to get you some... yeah, some accuracy. There we go.
Very good.
Let's
Fuck
get you in
them
there.
up.
Ooh. Okay, squatty down. Squatty down.
Major.
Not great, but we're okay with that. And then these guys are the young aliens, which we need to finish the job.
Chacun son métier.
Okay, perfect. You are going to be absolutely messed up if I don't protect you. That is the last thing that we want. I think we want... actually, maybe we want Lim to help out here. 'Cause it does, yeah, it doesn't look like the... yeah, so suppressed, but not not pinned down, which is really what we're looking for. Let's... shoot, we can't toss that grenade. You know what, let's do some damage there. And then we may actually see... This is only light barrier, so he doesn't get the additional flexibility of his ability.
We could use some
But
help, Major.
realistically, that's okay.
What?
Let's get you over here. Actually, do we care? No, I don't think we do. I
Orders, Major.
think then if we move you... Yeah.
Like I trained.
I think we move you over here.
On.
Get a little bit of that down there. Perfect. They're fleeing.
About time.
And then we can just finish them off with Limb. Man, that thing is killer. Absolutely killer.
Still gross.
All right, everybody get in. Did I just sacrifice a squatty for that?
Sir?
Seems kind of silly,
What?
if you ask me. Oh, they are fleeing.
About time.
All right, we do have the option of trying to get them down. Perfect. And we do before the 14 turn limit. And there we go. We'll leave the mission. We do get 2 units of chitin plating, 4 units of xeno glands, as well as our full 30 points promotion. Now, unfortunately, we are weary and we are now exhausted. Minus 40 action points. So that's not great. I would love to get another squad leader dossier, and I think now is probably as good a time as any to see who we can potentially get. So we'll load up that. New 1, 2, 3. Get that. And let's see if we get Sachin Sinj. I'm sorry. Oh, I remember you. Yeah. So this guy gets additional accuracy for everyone that's in his squad. Super nice.
Ready to fight.
So at this point we have pretty much all that we need.
For the payback.
So let's go ahead and unequip you. We'll give you that, that, and that. I think we probably just drop you down to nothing. I gotta give you the machine gun. Yeah, here, let's just unequip the squad. We give you the crowbar. Could give you the pirate looted PDW, but I don't intend on sending you into the depths of hell necessarily. So we'll do that. We can give you additional suppression, which is absolutely useless for this. He does have a growth potential of 5, which is very nice, but very, very low discipline. That is, of course, protected by his strength in numbers. This guy is representative of essentially the planetary guard. So it's kind of a little bit of a rough thing to be there. But other than that, I think we'll leave you. We're going to max out your guys. Absolutely max out the guys. And we'll see what we have in terms of supply here. So we do need to destroy the queen, destroy the hive. Oh, destroy the alien nest and destroy the queen. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the nest. Oh, this has a massive... No, it doesn't. There we go. There we go. Everybody's selected. Let's get you out to the max there. Might be worth bringing a thermite in with Vamplu. Maybe not even Vamplu. The problem is Carta's really not that functional right now because she relies on suppression. But the aliens simply do not care about suppression, right? So, what do? All right, hardware costs, minus 30 HP. Expert pilot, tank buster, solid grouping. We're going to see what we need right now. But for you, again, suppressive fire, I think is valuable, just not here. And then point fire, 15% accuracy when not deployed or pinned. Throwing range and accuracy to all grenades. Blaze of Glory removes suppression and restores AP. I think we probably need to think about this a little bit longer, but Vamplu is fairly straightforward. Flamboyant, minus 30% supply cost for armor. That's awesome. Is there any change to the black market? No, still not. Although, we could potentially get that small arms protective plating for Van Blue. That would be great. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm going to pass for now. And let's load up for the mission. Get here. We have the equipment that we need. Bog is going to be the 9th is our tank formation. All right, before I overthink things, let's just make sure everyone has their equipment. We got an additional 4, but that's okay. Starting the mission.
With training
Alrighty, everybody.
I am
What are we
all
doing? What are we doing? Let's go.
At your service.
All right. Thank you, Sachin. Someone correct me here in the comments if I'm screwing that up. But I'm calling him Sakin or Sachin. It's probably Sakin, something like that. I'm fairly terrible at foreign languages, though I wish I wasn't.
Bug targets on the move.
All right,
Yeah.
little floaty boys.
No papers, no license, no nothing.
He's really
Oui, oui.
an interesting character. All right. Oh, I love shooting gallery.
Good job.
That is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, what are these guys? These guys are young alien warriors. Didn't mean to do that at all, but we did it. So now what do we do with it?
Orders?
Well,
Yeah.
I think currently a little bit of nothing, actually. Let's get we get Van Plu up here. Take some pot shots at the alien warriors with that additional accuracy and damage, because these guys are not particularly there was only 2 of them. I know that they can come in groups of 3.
Orders?
We'll take this, get the damage done, and easy
Hoorah, Marie!
Who?
easy to see.
always ready.
Evacuate and eliminate. So we need to destroy. All right, so our only actual goal is to eliminate that queen, which kind of scares me because I do not know
At your service.
what that queen is going to be, or what that's going to look like for us in the short term. Oh, you only have 90 AP.
Yeah.
That's not great.
All right, I'm gonna get on the way back.
And you have 90 as well.
Eyes up. Orders?
That'll leave us with 30, which we can in fact use to get those guys down. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll get Lim to take down those guys in the next turn. I feel like we're a little bit broken right now. Okay, that's not great. All right, well,
Empty engaging!
all right, from close range, that thing is a monster.
Alert.
There's the queen.
Measure.
All right. This is kind of tricky then.
Yeah.
So if we get good pot shots off here, which we're not. Shoot. All right, there's a little bit of damage.
At your service.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so Queen has 100. At this point, we're we're loading up. I think we honestly need to do some damage. You do have good accuracy, but right now you're the problem.
Good shooting.
All right, and those guys ran away. We love to see. This guy is retreating as well. So we'll start taking pot shots at this guy. This is going to be mostly to destroy the armor. As you can see, it does do quite a bit, so we're excited to see that. And then we should start seeing some of that. So it's down to 50. We should start seeing some of that
Sir,
armor go down over time.
empty engaging.
Perfect. There you go, Carta.
Hostiles advancing.
I'm really not concerned about you, but I am concerned. Let's see. What say you? Armor damage is 9. It's really not great, but it's what we got right now, and that's okay. So I think the difference is hit point armor damage. What is this? Sustained semi-automatic fire 4.5. Armor penetration 30%. Yeah, so the difference is just the suppression, actually. So we'll just keep firing. Keep doing a little bit of damage here. 'Cause that's what we do. That's what we can do right now. And the queen will be going down here at the end of the next, or at the beginning of the next turn, excuse me.
At your service.
Sir?
So let's get you. You're retreating. I would love to give this to Carta.
Engaging.
Perfect. All right, we'll take it. We absolutely will take that. That is not bad at all.
At your
Can you shoot?
service.
You can. Nice job. Well done.
Biff the bugs.
All right, and at this point, I think we're in pretty good shape. So we just probably need to get that. Love to do this within 12 rounds. So we just need to get
At
the
your
destruction
service.
done.
Double time.
Contact.
Let's see.
Very well,
We can
Major.
absolutely do some damage on these guys. Young alien warriors again. Once we get to the real alien warriors, that's going to be the scary bit.
Get going.
But for right now, I'm not that terribly concerned. Can we kill you? Can we kill you? Yes, we can. Get the free loot.
Hoorah, Marine. Always ready.
All right, and then Carta. Yeah, you're just not great in this position, which is not your fault. Not your fault.
Moving.
These guys down. Perfect. Just absolutely one shot, which is great.
Medals don't earn themselves.
Nope. Excuse me. You're gonna be going over here.
Chacun son métier.
Can you get him? Okay, nope. You can't get him, but you can make him run, which is good enough.
All right, Major.
Always ready.
At
All
your
right.
service.
Now you,
Yeah.
I would like to be able to shoot this thing down. It does look like it will take one more turn to get, which is fine.
At your service.
These guys are running.
Sir.
Get you in the evacuation
At your
zone.
service.
Lim will get you over here. But 9 rounds, we are just about done. I'd love to get these guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the... We can choose either the 70% of killing 13 out of the total amount of enemies, or we can choose to destroy or to finish the mission at a certain timeline. I don't know that one is going to be better than the other, to be honest with you.
At your service.
I do think that they're probably both worthwhile investments, but nonetheless. Perfect. What a goat.
Yet another hostile taken out.
Yes, he is. Let's see. Perfect.
Opened her up.
Rotate you around so that you can get in.
Further together.
And I think, yeah, we're just gonna get in
Always ready.
At your service. Further together.
because we will be able to do it just in time. We'll hit that 12 mission mark.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Major, I just wanted to say, this mission is very lucky to
Yeah,
have
and I think realistically,
all.
if we had seen that, if we had seen any other bug, we would have gotten all of them. But 7 minutes, 32 seconds, not bad for a mission. So we did get alien eggs, which is a trade value of 40, as well as 6 units of xenoglands. Fortunately, we did fail to get that, but nonetheless, we did get 15 plus 12 plus that multiplier of the difficulty. So I think if we're very, very lucky, we may start getting the rogue people, which is very nice. Ooh, armor-piercing bullets, a CQB K-Pack, extended magazine, laser designator. So it increases the rate of fire, reduces the range by 1, gives an accuracy modifier, and has pretty much the same hit point and armor damage. So we have 2 options: match grade ammo, 1 maximum range, 10 accuracy, and minus accuracy drop off, or armor piercing ammo. And given the frustrations I've had early on in the game, I think armor piercing ammo is actually going to be the better option here. We're going to get armor piercing, and we'll see what we get here.
Steel yourselves, brothers! A bullet for every Tekka! Taking command!
Marine, Secretary,
Field Marshal Zama.
I have a delicate matter that needs attending to. Some of my men, and a few of their ride-or-die wenches, have decided that my leadership is shilly-shallying? Is that the term? Well, by no means would I ever consider myself the reticent sort, but it would not be the way back without some sudden deviation into debauchery. A rogue element has broken off from the planetary Jingwei. I would handle this matter myself, but I am sure you can imagine how an outright civil war between us guardsmen might look. Rather unbecoming in front of the rest of the way back. Please, whenever these rogues sliver across your transom, destroy them post-haste. As compensation, you can take any of the equipment found or recovered. And seeing as how our equipment is so vastly superior to yours, consider this an opportunity to seriously upgrade that pauper's closet you call a wardrobe. Marine. End of line.
Major, given how corrupt and decayed the Jingwei is, it should be little surprise that some guardsmen smell their outfit's downfall and are taking matters into their own hands. While I do not endorse the strategy of directly helping the field marshal, sage analysis shows that the mere act of killing guardsmen would be generally popular with all the way-back factions. Winning hearts and minds by doing what we do best is an outstanding pro-TCR propaganda opportunity, Major.
All right, so we now have access to fighting some of the rogue elements. And so you can see here, turning the tide, rogue army units have overrun local defenses. We're now fighting the rogue elements. That gives us the opportunity to potentially start fighting them rather than the pirates. Now, in this case, I think we're going to continue doing what we can. So we're going to do those 2 operations with the pirates and then the rogue elements, but it's an option. So it is also going to be much, much harder, and this is where the game starts to ramp up in difficulty, but as a result, we do get a lot more equipment. So that's going to be very, very nice. Before we head out, though, we're going to look at the Dice of the Gods, see what kind of stuff we get. Electronic Warfare, which offers 4 concealment. We get the Informant's Hub, which is 3 intelligence, and Decoys, which provides sensor decoys, which advances the turn up to 6 times without using your own units, which is super, super nice. That's essentially just saying, hey, I don't want to do anything. I want you guys to have to move, and we can go from there. So I think we're actually going to go with the decoys for now. It's very, very valuable, I think. I haven't figured out what we would like to do yet. We could do the rocket run for 100. Could also do salvage team or the repair bay. And I think as we start to do things more and more, the repair bay is going to become more invaluable. Additionally, the sensor is going to be super valuable. The way that this works is seriously everything is a good option. It's just, what are we going to do with it? So, for right now, though, we're just going to take a look at what we have. We have the option of getting some more black tip ammo, armor piercing ammo. We have a potential for small arms protective plating. I think I'm actually going to take that. I think we're going to start to have our troops which need that protection. Additionally, we also have a medium vehicle thing that we can build or buy. The autocannon might be very, very valuable. Anti-personnel mine launcher. There's a whole lot of things we can do. And as we look at... Right. I wish there was a way to do this faster. And I think there is. Yeah, just shift. So if we do that, and that, and that, and that. I mean, look at this. We have 425 trade value. So absolutely possible and doable to get our guys into some more protective equipment. So we'll deal with that next time, though. For now, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Thank you for spending it with me. If you liked it, please leave a comment, leave a like, whatever would work. And if you didn't like it, tell me how I can do better. I know that I am getting back into this after a long time, and while it is tremendously fun for me at the end of the day, it may not be as entertaining as I feel, playing it. So I'm always happy to look at things that make it better. In any case, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.